What is going on, my giggity gamers? Welcome back to another banger Elden Ring video. I have an amazing video lined up for you guys today. As you guys know, 1.08 update did drop this morning and the DLC is here. All three Colosseums are now open. I'm going to go over how to get to all the Colosseums, what you can do in the Colosseums, and the easiest way to get to the Colosseums after you've entered all three of them. So, we're going to start with the Limgrave Coliseum. In order to get here, you're going to start at the War Master Shack and go down this path, and you will see the Colosseum. All you got to do is open those doors, go up to the altar in the center, and press your action key. You have Combat Ordeal, which is pretty much a free-for-all. You can do from anywhere from 2 combatants, 4, or 6. For United Combat, it is the same thing, but it is a 3v3, a 2v2, or a 1v1. And Spirit Ashes are prohibited, so you cannot use Spirit Ashes in this Colosseum if you are at the Colosseum. I will explain what I just said in a minute. So, let's go ahead and cut to the next Colosseum in Capital. For the Royal Colosseum, you're going to do the same thing once you get here, open the door. But in order to get here, if you're on Ashen Capital, I highly recommend just going to the Lindell Capital of Ash Site of Grace and work your way to the Dragon. Go up the tail and or go up the wing or whatever and go the original way to get to the gargoyle sitting right here. If you have the Ashen Capital, the gargoyle won't be right here, and then you're just going to go up this bridge and enter through the door. If you do not have the Ash Capital, then you can start at West Capital Rampart, which will be super easy, and then work your way to the Colosseum. If you have any questions on how to get here, please leave a comment below and I will tell you exactly how to get here, or I can just send you a clip on how to get here. But like I said, once you get here, all you're going to do is open the door, go up to the altar like Limgrave, and click Enter Combat. So once you're here, this is just a 1v1. You cannot do anything else. Spirit Ashes are prohibited. So this is just a basic 1v1, which I'm glad they added because some people don't like using Spirit Ashes and stuff like that. But this is just a basic Colosseum for 1v1. If you guys want to fight your friends, all you got to do is enter a password that goes for all three of the Colosseums. All you got to do is enter your password and you can easily fight your friends. That is for the Royal Colosseum. Now let's go ahead and cut to the Caelid Coliseum where all hell breaks loose. So, for the Caelid Coliseum, in order to get here, you're going to get to the Deep Sophia Well Site of Grace. In order to get here, you need to go to the underground and get to Sophia Riverbank Site of Grace. Work your way all the way to the below the well side of Grace. Take the elevator up using a swordstone key. It will bring you up to the Deep Sophia Well and the Deep Sophia Well Site of Grace. Once you're at this Grace, you're just going to go through this valley, avoiding the two golems with bow and arrows, and work your way all the way up here behind this pot. Once you get behind the pot, you will see the doors. All you need to do is open the doors, just like the other two Colosseums, and use the altar. The reason I said this is where all hell breaks loose is because you can do everything we've already went over. You can do United Combat, Combat Ordeal, and Duel. I forgot to go over something in the Limgrave Coliseum for Combat Ordeal and United Combat. It is the most kills in 5 minutes in these two modes, and it can go up to 6 combatants. For Duel, that does not apply. It is just the first person to kill the other person wins that duel, and you are done, and you teleport back to the altar. And spirit summons are allowed in this Colosseum. That is the Caelid Coliseum. It is the only Colosseum that spirit ashes are allowed, and in all three combats. So I already went over the Combat Ordeal and United Combat, but I'll go over it again. For Combat Ordeal, it is pretty much a free-for-all with any number of combatants. The least number it can be is 2. For United Combat, it is pretty much a team deathmatch, and it's 2, 4, or 6 combatants. And like I said, all 3 of these Spirit Ashes are allowed. Now I'm going to go over how to get to all 3 Colosseums super easy without taking the pass that I went over. But in order to do this, you do have to visit all 3 Colosseums and interact with the altar. So I'm going to go ahead and cut to where you need to be to access all 3 of them. So, in order to get to all 3 Colosseums really easy, you're going to go to the round table hold and go to the right and interact with this statue right here. Now, to explain what I meant by if you're at the Colosseum, so if you're at Caelid Colosseums, you can do pretty much anything in that Colosseum. For the Royal Capital Colosseum, you only can do duel, and for the Limgrave, you only can do United Combat and Combat Ordeal. But if you go to this statue, you can do anything in any Colosseum. That is what I meant if you're at the Colosseum. So, if you go to this statue, you can do Combat Ordeal. Like I said, that is a free-for-all, United Combat, Team Deathmatch, and Duel. And you can allow Spirit Ashes in all of them. You can go to pretty much any location. And you can also put random location, which it'll put you in a random Colosseum. But this is the easiest way to get to all 3 Colosseums. I'm so glad they finally added this. I will be doing PvP build videos pretty soon, and I will be going over all the glitches that did not get patched in 1.08. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video, comment your favorite Colosseum so far, and share it with a friend. If you guys haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's free, and you can always change your mind. We're on a road to 2,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to get there. Plus, at the end of the year, I am going to be wearing a maid costume on stream, and it will be hilarious. So don't miss that. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications. Without further ado, I will catch you guys in the next video. As always, stay crazy, and I love y'all's support. Peace.